Hey guys, it's Phoenix. I was browsing the Minecraft related subreddits and Lewis263 came up with an idea that might help the developers of this game. Although this is probably a little far-fetched, I'd still like to try and make this. He suggested that dolphins in Minecraft should help players. So that's what I did with a very tiny amount of command blocks. So this is a very simple idea. Obviously, it's because, 1.13, it's pretty easy to make these simple functions now. So I am in survival mode now. I just fixed a few things, gave myself some additional health. So just take a look at the bubble bar, which is essentially how much air I have. And as soon as I start drowning, nearby dolphins will come to my aid, and they will start helping me. So there we go. So they'll realize that I'm drowning, and they'll start pushing me up to the surface, like so. And they might even get hurt in the process, and there we go. I may have pressed the spacebar just a little bit to prevent the dolphin from suffocating. But let's try that again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there was one over there, but she might be too far away. Doesn't matter. So I'm about to drown, and let's see how many of them will come to assist me. Alright, here we go. So they've begun to realize that I am drowning now. I'm not going to press anything, and I'm already... Oh, actually, no, I'm not. Come on. There we go. Okay. Poor dolphin's getting hurt because he's not coming up for air. Come on, dude. I didn't intend to kill you. Just wanted to demonstrate this for this concept. But anyway, you can see how this is happening, right? I guess that dolphin over there just swam away. It's too far away. But I did implement a radius just to make this a little bit more realistic. Although it's probably not as realistic that dolphins would come racing to save you, because that's not really what happens in real life. They do help humans sometimes, but that's just ancillary to their adaptation to save companion dolphins, not actual humans. Okay, here we go. Rescue dolphin. Just one dolphin this time. Want to see if he can do it. All right, he's coming to assist me. He's gonna push me up for air. One dolphin. Takes a bit of time. Come on, man. You can do it. You can do it, man. You can do it. Yes. A wise mammal for helping me, even though I'm not a dolphin. Alright, enough of that. Let's actually go in. I'm going to show you the command blocks. So there aren't that many, because you might just realize with the with how simple and effective these commands are, I don't actually need to do too much to make that happen. So for instance, all I'm doing, and you can see some particles in the glowing effect, that takes up at least 2 of these already. So we have an objective for air, which is essentially how much air I have. Well, it's kind of a misnomer, but it basically represents whether I am about to drown and how long I can stay underwater. That's just a particle, don't worry, and that's just a glowing effect. And so this is the crux of it. So I'm executing at myself when I'm drowning, so air is less than 0, which is in a negative value, so I'm struggling for air. And every dolphin that's nearby at a radius of 25, it is going to TP them towards me. I'm not even using emotion, entity data, which is kind of hard for dolphins anyway. The teleportation idea is so simple because it's moving towards the player. It's facing me. And so that's just resistance. So they are getting hurt, but they're not. It just looks like they are because they are spending more time underwater than they should be. For my sake. And when it's near me, it's pushing the player up a little bit. Even though they are underneath the player, so I've directed them to be underneath. Where is it? Where's it gone? Right here. So they are, sort of swooping underneath you. But even with that, it takes a while for me to be pushed up. So I'm just using this as a kicker to amplify the effect. I don't really need this, but I don't want, it to take too long. I'm going to die anyway, regardless, because if I don't have this, I will be underwater for too long. So that's really how simple it is. I can modify this to my advantage, and you can modify this. It's really simple. If you want the player to, zoom right up, you can't use levitation. Something kind of precludes that now. If you want the dolphins to suffer for this in whatever way, shape, or form, you can remove this. But my understanding, your sentiments towards dolphins are really similar to, the general public. So you don't want them to suffer for their altruism, right? That's kind of mean. And if you want them to swim faster, you can include a higher value for this, or if you want to swim slower, just drop this to 0.05. It doesn't really matter too much. And the glowing effect is just a little touch. So that being said, this is probably not realistic, but I find it to be kind of cute how you can make dolphins try and save the player. I've got no dolphins nearby, so that's my loss. Let's see if they can survive, or let's see if I can survive this one. I don't know, let's do a couple more. Oh, a 2. And I'm probably going to die. And I just didn't make it. That's alright. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little concept. I had a lot of fun making it. It's really quite simple. And one of the cutest concepts I've made in a while. All thanks to Lewis for his suggestion on the subreddit. Thank you so much for your suggestion. And if you guys have any other suggestions for little concepts that I should make, even with snapshots being the current situation, leave them in the comments. Subscribe for more creative content and news updates. Take care.